There are major changes in the world of Facebook. Hello. Today I want to talk about the world of Facebook because it is changing really quickly. January 12th, 2018, Facebook announced some major changes to the platform. And what I want to do is go over what those changes mean, but more specifically, the 5 things that you can do in order to make sure that you're setting yourself up for the most success that you can, given that your organic reach is going to continue to decline. So if you're a business on Facebook, you're well aware that your organic reach has probably been going like that over the last year, maybe even 2 years. And the reason is because Facebook has an algorithm that is very strong, and that algorithm is constantly changing. What shows up and what gets priority in the newsfeed is constantly evolving. It used to be photos. Now there's video and live video. And we all know, especially if you've watched my videos on video, you know that video gets like priority treatment in the newsfeed and in Facebook's algorithm. So today, I want to make sure that I'm sharing what I know to be true about the steps you can take to keep your organic reach high, despite the fact that organic reach across the board is dropping. So here are the 5 things that you need to do in order to make sure that you are not totally tanking your own Facebook reach. So the first thing you need to do is you need to post less. It's no longer a good idea to post every single day on Facebook. What this change means is businesses are getting pushed down in the newsfeed on Facebook. Facebook is preserving the user experience. Facebook wants you to spend more time on Facebook, and they know that you're probably there to hang out with your friends and family more than you're there to kind of be promoted to by businesses. So as a business, you need to take that into consideration and make sure you're not sending too much content into the newsfeed, because your content is not going to get prioritized. So be extra thoughtful about the content that you do post on Facebook, and make sure you're not sending too much content into the newsfeed, because Facebook isn't going to show it all. Rather than continuing to post every day or multiple times a day, I recommend decreasing your post frequency and starting to post only a handful of times a week. Tip number 2, stop being so promotional. If you're going to be promotional, use the paid ads on Facebook. If the only content you're putting out there is content about your deals and your sales and just promotional content, Facebook is going to continue to push you down in the newsfeed, and you are going to end up totally tanking your organic reach to be 0. Rather than continuing to post promotional content, save the promotional stuff for your paid ads and start posting more humanizing content. Show photos of your employees, talk about the things you're doing in your community, be conversational. That is going to be the kind of content that your audience actually wants to see and engages with. Speaking of engagement, the 3rd tip that I have for you is you need to cut it with the engagement bait. Facebook is starting to crack down on pages that ask for engagement just for engagement's sake. It's time to get extra thoughtful about the calls to action that you include in your post content. Post content that's going to drive likes because it's human. Post content that's going to drive engagement because it's fun. That kind of content is going to do great for your page and help to boost your organic reach. Tip number 4 is you need to provide value with your content. Share good information. Try to create content that you know your fans actually are interested in. Position yourself as an expert. Show that your business knows what they do better than anyone else by bringing the curtain back a little bit and sharing some of that information that you know. If you can provide value in the form of entertainment, education, or inspiration, you're going to get more engagement. And we all know that engagement is what you need in order to stay relevant on this platform and in order to keep your organic reach stable. The more engagement you get, the more likely it is you're going to show up in the newsfeed of the people you want to show up for. So make sure that you are being extra thoughtful and providing value with every single piece of content that you create. My final tip for you guys today is you need to use live video. Facebook says that live video gets 6 times the engagement that any other kind of content on Facebook does. So it's really a no-brainer. Experts also say that by 2020, something like 80% of internet traffic is gonna be video. So if you're not taking time to get comfortable in front of the camera now, you're only setting yourself up for failure. Video is humanizing, it's more casual and conversational. It's a great way to show your fans that you know what you're talking about, and it's a great way to create a real connection with people. So make sure that you are taking the time to be thoughtful about what kind of videos you can create for your audience and start going live on Facebook, because it's one of the only ways now that as a business, you can still get some organic reach without having to pay for it. So at the end of the day, guys, Facebook is changing a lot, and those changes aren't gonna stop. The change that was announced in January of 2018 is just one of the recent changes that Facebook has announced. And we know that Facebook isn't going anywhere, and they're certainly not stopping in terms of how quickly they're innovating and changing their platform. By following the 5 tips that I shared today, you're gonna set yourself up for more success and be a little bit less negatively impacted by these recent changes on Facebook. So if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend that you think needs to know what's going on in the world of Facebook. And if you have any questions at all about what you can do to make sure your organic reach is not continuing to decline in these upcoming months, don't be shy, reach out to me, leave it in the comments below, because I am here to help.